Hello fellow happy crocheters. Today in this video I'm going to tell you how to crochet this cute baby cardigan, and this baby cardigan is for 0 to 6 months baby. So let's get started. For that you need chains 86. Now for row 1, place 1 double crochet in the third chain from hook. Okay, so skip the first, skip the second, and into the third place a double crochet. Now place 1 double crochet into next 11 stitch. So once you have placed the double crochets into the next 11 stitches, so if we count this first double crochet that we placed in the third chain, so including that we have 12 double crochets in total. Now into the next stitch place a V stitch. To place the V stitch, make a double crochet into the next chain, chain 1, and a double crochet into the same chain. So this is called a V stitch. So the V stitch is 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet all into the same stitch. So once you have placed the V stitch, now place 1 double crochet in each of the next 16 chains. So starting from the next chain, place a double crochet in 16 chains. So once you have placed double crochets into each of the 16 chains, now place a V stitch into the next, and I told you to place the V stitch, place a double crochet into the next chain, chain 1, and another double crochet into the same chain. Place 1 double crochet in each of the next 24 stitches. So starting from the very next chain, place a double crochet in next 24 stitches. So once you have placed 1 double crochet into each of the next 24 stitches, now place a V stitch into the next chain. Place 1 double crochet into each of the next 16 stitches. So once you have placed double crochets into each of the next 16 stitches, you will have 13 more chains left. Into the next chain, place a V stitch. So 1 daisy, chain 1, 1 daisy, all into the same stitch. Each V stitch, and place 1 double crochet into each of the next 12 chains. So for round 2, chain 1, turn your work, place 1 double crochet into the same stitch, place 1 double crochet into each and every stitch till you reach this chain 1 space. Okay, so place 1 double crochet into each and every stitch, and I'll say you what to do in this chain 1 space. So till this stitch, keep on placing a double crochet, and into this chain 1 space place a V stitch. So place a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet all into the same space, and then starting from the very next stitch, place a double crochet. So in this row you have to place a V stitch into this chain 1 space and a double crochet stitch into each and every double crochet that you see on your way. Okay, so into all the double crochet stitches place a double crochet, and into this chain 1 space place a V stitch. Maybe one more doubt may appear in your mind, especially for the beginners. So date whether you have to place a double crochet in this double crochets of the V-stitch or not. So of course this is also a double crochet stitch, okay, and the V-stitch consists of 2 double crochet and a chain 1 space. So you have to place a double crochet in the double crochets and a V-stitch into the chain 1 space. Keep on placing a double crochet into each of the double crochet stitches and a V-stitch in the chain 1 space. So here I am in the end of this row, and here is my last double crochet into the very last stitch of row 2. For row 3, chain 1, turn your work, place 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So it's similar to row 2. So from row 2 to row 10 is the same pattern of placing 1 double crochet into each and every double crochet stitch and placing a V-stitch into the chain 1 space. Okay, so this is row 1, it's row 2, so row 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 are all same. So after row 10, this is what you get. So after row 10, you have finished the yoke of your crochet. Now let's move to the next row, that is row 11. Okay, before starting row 11, let us count rows starting from our very first row. Row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 is our last row. Fine. So it's the end of row 10, and for row 11, chain 1, turn your work, place 1 double crochet into the same stitch. One double crochet into each of the next stitches till you reach your first chain 1 space. So this is the first chain 1 space of this row, and here I place double crochets into each of the double crochet stitches. Now, or from now onwards, we're not going to place any more V stitches. So instead of a V stitch, place a double crochet into this chain 1 space. So once you have placed a double crochet into your first chain 1 space of the row, now skip all these stitches till you reach your second chain 1 space. Place a double crochet into that chain 1 space too, like this. So is one armhole is formed. Now keep on placing a double crochet into each of the next double crochet stitches till you reach your next chain 1 space of this row. So here I am in the third chain 1 space of the row, and I'm going to place a double crochet into the chain 1 space also, and then skip all the double crochet stitches till I reach my fourth or the last chain 1 space and place a double crochet into the chain 1 space to create the second armhole. Now keep on placing double crochet stitches right from the next double crochet stitch till the end of this row. So this is the completion of row 11. Now from row 12 till row 23 the pattern is same. So the pattern for row 12 to row 23 is chain 1, turn your work, place one double crochet into the same stitch and into each and every stitch till the end of this row. So this is the completion of row 12, and I placed one double crochet into each and every stitch. It's that simple. From here I started row 12 of placing a chain 1 and turning my work and placing a double crochet into the same stitch and into each and every double crochet stitches. So repeat this row 12 pattern till you reach row 23. So row 12 to row 23 is the same pattern of placing chain 1 and turning work and place a double crochet into the same stitch and into each and every stitch till the end of the row. So it's that easy. So I'll be meeting you in the end of row 23 and tell you what to do next. So here I completed making my 23rd row. If you start counting from the very first row here, like 1 2 3 4, then all the way down here is the 23rd row. So I'm in the end of my 23rd row, and the 23rd row will lead you to the wrong side of the cardigan. So the inside is actually the right side, and I made it inside out so that the right side now is SSS, and that's it. So the next step is to work our stitches in the edge. Chain 1, and I'm going to place single crochet stitches over the edge here. Keep on placing 2 single crochets for each row around the post of the double crochet stitch. Between this double crochet, pull up a loop and complete a single crochet. So place one more. So this way we have 2 single crochet into this row and 2 single crochet in the next row. So like this, keep on placing single crochets in the edge of each row. So I started from here and keep going, and when you reach to this corner or the very first row from where we started, place 4 double crochet instead of 2 double crochet. Around this post I'm going to, or in this corner, I'm going to place 4 single crochets. 1 2 3 and 4, and you have to do the same when you work all the way to the other end and place 4 single crochets here too, and then keep on placing 2 double crochet over the edge here. Once you reach to the end corner, then fasten off. Now I added buttons to it on one side, and this row is double crochet row, and the space between the double crochet stitches is the buttonhole. Right from the down to the top I placed 4 buttons, and here for the hand part I placed 2 rows of single crochet. So that's what I'm going to show you now, how to do that. I'm going to work from the inside, and you too have to do that because we ended the last row of this arm in the right side, so the next has to begin from the wrong side. This is the 2 double crochet stitches that we need to join it in order to in order not to leave a space. So inside, this is the double crochet stitch, and from the inside I am going to slip my hook into the back of this double crochet and find the next double crochet. It's here. Slip your hook in the back stitch of the second double crochet too, like this. Grab the new yarn and pull it through with both the strands. Place chain 1. In that way we sew it together. Now no more space will be left. Okay, leave the yarn end and with the working yarn start placing a single crochet into each and every stitch, starting right from the next stitch. So slip your hook into the next stitch, grab and finish your single crochet stitch. Okay, and make sure to hide your yarn end under the stitches, under the single crochet stitches. Now it's easy. Keep on placing a single crochet into each and every stitches till the end of the round. So keep on doing so. And then when you reach to the end of the round, so skip the chain 1 and place a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch. For the next row, chain 1 and turn your work. Place one single crochet into the next stitch and keep on placing one single crochet into each and every stitch till the end of the round. And when you reach to the end of this round, skip the chain 1 and place a slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch. And it's done. Fast enough. So I hope you loved the tutorial of this basic cardigan for 0 to 6 months baby. Add your own color yarn, add your own designs and make for your tiny loved ones. So see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.